Bedtime Story. Goodnight, History Museum. A day's end among the exhibits. Welcome to the bustling History Museum as the day winds down and the evening sky turns dusky. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow over the galleries, the visitors quiet, the displays rest, and the curators head home. The museum slowly transitions into a peaceful night, each part of the busy scene ready for a well-deserved rest. Are you ready to explore the museum and bid each element a restful goodnight? Let's wander through the halls, whispering goodnights to the artifacts, the paintings, and everything in between. Hello, dinosaur skeleton. The dinosaur skeleton, once standing proudly for visitors, now looms quietly in the dim light. Its bones are ancient and strong, waiting to tell their story again tomorrow. Can you feel the history in its bones? Let's pat the massive leg and whisper a prehistoric goodnight. Goodnight, dinosaur skeleton. Hello, ancient artifacts. The ancient artifacts, once admired by curious eyes, now rest safely in their glass cases. Their stories are old and mysterious, ready to enchant another day. Shall we gaze at their beauty and whisper a timeless goodnight? Goodnight, ancient artifacts. Hello, paintings. The paintings, once viewed by art lovers, now hang silently on the walls. Their colors are vivid, and their frames are still, waiting for the next admirer. Can we look closely at the brushstrokes and whisper a colorful goodnight? Goodnight, paintings. Hello, exhibits. The exhibits, once explored by eager minds, now stand quietly in their spots. Their information is fascinating, ready to educate tomorrow's visitors. Shall we touch the interactive display and whisper an informative goodnight? Goodnight, exhibits. Hello, knight's armor. The knight's armor, once admired by many, now stands silently in its display. Its metal is shiny, and its history is brave, waiting for the next story to tell. Can we admire its strength and whisper a chivalrous goodnight? Goodnight, knight's armor. Hello, ancient scrolls. The ancient scrolls, once read by scholars, now lie safely in their cases. Their writings are delicate, and their stories are wise, ready to share their knowledge again. Shall we read a few lines and whisper a wise goodnight? Goodnight, ancient scrolls. Hello, fossils. The fossils, once studied by paleontologists, now rest in their displays. Their imprints are clear, and their history is deep, waiting for the next discovery. Can we trace their shapes and whisper an ancient goodnight? Goodnight, fossils. Hello, model ship. The model ship, once admired by maritime enthusiasts, now sits quietly in its case. Its sails are set, and its details are precise, ready to sail through history again. Shall we marvel at its craftsmanship and whisper a nautical goodnight? Goodnight, model ship. Hello, historical documents. The historical documents, once read with interest, now lie carefully preserved. Their words are important, and their paper is fragile, ready to teach once more. Can we read a line and whisper a significant goodnight? Goodnight, historical documents. All the elements of the History Museum now stand in quiet harmony, the excitement of the day replaced by the soft whispers of the night. The museum echoes with the faint sounds of the evening, the stories of the day settling into the shadows. Now, it's your turn to rest, little historian. Dream of ancient tales and the adventures that await. Good night, little explorer. Good night, History Museum.